and a half. 1.5.
We are live.
1.25.
So, live from yesterday here, trying some new stuff out, changing it up. Because what I want to talk about is why can't people shop at a grocery store?
Hey, wait.
Wait. What?
Are you gonna introduce us, or
Well, I mean, we're getting there. I just had to hurry up and get into
just
this. So here, okay.
You remember us from last week, right?
Oh, wait.
I'm Sled. We got B Rabbit down below rocking the Sony old headphones like he's ready to write rhymes on the bus.
That's right.
We got Staz McCockiner over here with
9 Mile coming soon.
Fucking cane sweater on. Then you got Malls up in the top, rocking the razors. He's ready to go. So people in the grocery store. People in the grocery store. How can we not walk through an aisle? You don't need to leave your cart in the center of the fucking aisle while you're trying to pick your cans off the shelf. Pull that thing over, walk up to your stuff, grab it, and go. They're all the same. You don't need to read every single label. If you're doing that, get out of here. I don't need you in my store. Get out of here.
I'm going to tell you a story about my grandmother and her friend that live way up in the middle of nowhere. Every time they go to the city, is what they call it. They have a town that's like 45 minutes away where they have the local Walmart. They actually have a Target, a Meijer now. This is their experience. They'll spend all day. They go to the grocery store. They'll go to Applebee's to lunch or dinner. So they walk through that grocery store and they go down every aisle. And they look at every single thing because that is their time. It's not like they have anything better to do.
What, just hang out in the grocery store?
Yep. Hang out in the grocery store. They'll go down, read different ingredients. This one's a little healthier than the other can that I normally buy. Maybe I should try this one.
I was at Meijer yesterday. I'm going to self-checkout. I had this vacation Santa and, I don't know, some coffee. And so I'm like, okay, there's like 6 of them open. It ain't going to be too bad. And it was like, what do they say, 20 items or less? There's 2 of these motherfuckers with like full fucking carts, like full of shit. I'm like, I can understand if you're like, oh, well, it's 20. I got 22 or 25, something like that.
Well, hold on. You said you were at Meijer though, right?
Yeah.
Were they scanning every single item at the self-checkout, or did somebody come over, scan a couple items, and then they left?
No, they were scanning everything. This guy was sitting there for fucking 10 minutes just fucking.
Oh, okay. Because I know from experience that if you use like the Meijer app to shop, you could scan your stuff in your own cart, and you go up to self-checkout and you scan like the QR code.
Oh yeah, no, both of them were fucking
see,
lower than a dog's ass.
It's nonsense. Why you gotta be like that at the grocery store? You're slowing everybody else's day down.
I think I'm done using self-checkouts, man, because we're taking jobs away. I feel like I work there every time I use a self-checkout.
How about
you're
these
one of those
new
guys?
Amazon, I think they call them Amazon Fresh stores.
Yeah, I am one of those guys.
They're opening one up around us, and it's basically like
you start out as a bagger.
You go through the grocery store, you put the items in the cart, and it automatically, like, when you walk out the store, it'll automatically charge your card $200 for $200 worth of groceries. You don't even have to see a person.
You're just taking jobs away.
Yeah, that's easy.
Taking jobs away from hard work.
No, those are the jobs we don't need.
I don't want to
go to fucking any grocery store right now and tell me how many of those fucking checkouts are open.
What was your first job?
Me?
What was your first job? You never worked at a grocery store or nothing like that?
No, my first job was selling cell phone accessories in a mall. So I didn't need.
You don't need that shit.
I'd rather been homeless than fucking work at a fucking grocery store.
Cell phone case.
Hey, man, this was back in the day when like people
cell
had
phone
leather
cases, hot dogs. You remember all those little fucking chintzy shops inside the mall?
Hey, man, hot dogs don't sell themselves. You gotta hustle them on the
That was just like Live Wish. You got the cheapest shit fucking from China. But fucking, you didn't have to fucking wait 3 months for it.
Dude,
that asshole did.
When I was working there, my phone had all the lights and all the stuff on it, and I would just use it to show people, and I'd bring people in. I was like a used car salesman of cell phone accessories. It was amazing, and people bought it. They bought every bit of it. Oh, I could change the color of my phone? Yeah, let me buy that case. Oh,
people love that shit.
Yeah, it's like that knick-knack stuff. People love it.
Fucking things remembered.
Oh, God. Engrave your name on it, because this is what you want to be for the rest of your life. Get the fuck.
How did you sell the hot dogs though? How did you?
Man, I took that cart up and down every block. I was all around. You needed a hot dog in the city.
still
I
had-
was your guy.
You still have the little cart thing?
I had the cart. I had the hat. I had the apron. I was slinging dogs. I had a little cannon. I was shooting dogs down the street to people. People waving out the window.
Is that
Pop, pop. Here you go. T-shirt cannon style.
Is that how you came up with your
Fucking
name,
hot
Sled Dogs?
yeah.
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 Because in the wintertime, we had to sled them dogs down to the people's houses. We couldn't get the cart anywhere. It was getting
Fucking
stuck
put
in
your
the snow.
snowshoes on. People need these dogs, honey. I gotta go.
It was like the sled dog
That
racing
money.
in Alaska down the streets trying to sling these hot dogs. Had me some Alaskan Malamutes tied up to a sled. So speaking of grocery stores and items in a grocery store, how many of you guys use a ketchup besides Heinz?
I pretty much use,
Do we
I
what?
think, whoever.
Heinz
Yeah, I
ketchup.
don't even look at
in
the
your
label.
in your refrigerator right now.
I
you
use
have-
like a fucking Signature Select, a fucking Kroger, Hunt's, whoever.
I don't like ketchup.
I don't.
Not a
eat
big fan of ketchup. I don't even.
The fuck?
Only reason I have a bottle of ketchup
Yeah.
is because
I was about to say I like
Plain ass
ketchup on my
fries.
hot dogs, and that's like a Chicago Cardinal sin. But
Yeah, you can't
is
do
he
that.
plain fucking fries?
I was thinking about this.
Yeah,
last night.
do if they're good fries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but fucking
What were you
ketchup.
thinking?
I was thinking last night, like,
I like Culver's fries. Like
but there's different
crinkle
flavors
cut.
of the ketchup. Like you can get a Heinz ketchup in the little foil packs, those little mini packs that you get everywhere. Tastes different than the ketchup in the little dipping trays that they sell now. Tastes different than in the glass bottle. That tastes different than in
always
the
used
plastic
to-
bottle.
Used to like a pump ketchup from like what do you call it? Like not
Like a
Walmart,
Wendy's
fucking
or something like
McDonald's.
that. Yeah, they
Yeah,
pump their own
Wendy, you
ketchup.
fucking put that motherfucker.
So
What's the-
so getting the hot dogs, it just relates to me because of course I'm the hot dog king of Chicago.
you're the hot dog
anymore.
insider.
Hot dog
Any
king
hot
of
dog
Chicago. So that's
questions we
gonna
have
get
to
his
go to.
ass kicked by some of these fucking guys and be like, "What the fuck did you say, pal?"
So you know the
Shoving
ketchup
hot dogs
bottles?
down his throat.
You see, like those ketchup bottles that were just like you just squeeze them and they'd spray like that super fine line of ketchup.
Fine line
That-
of ketchup. No, I've never seen that.
That ketchup tastes different than all other ketchup.
Does it
Maybe
have a
because
good
it's sit-
flavor
How about-
palette?
Here, you're talking fucking ketchup tasting different. How about the fucking colored ketchup? Remember that?
Oh, dude, yeah, it was like purple.
The fucking
and
green and purple.
Nah, I'm good on that.
That shit
Yeah.
though, it did taste different.
Yeah, because there was all the extra sugar in it to make it turn a color.
What's the
I think
weirdest shit that you put ketchup on? Like macaroni and cheese? Are you one of
I've
those
done
guys?
that.
I've
You
done
like
it
it?
once. I put
Yeah, it
ketchup
ain't the
on a lot of
worst.
shit.
Eggs, I had it on.
Yeah, what? Eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm calling the
ketchup and
cops
eggs.
if I see that.
But I mean, it's
ahead.
not. I used to like ketchup more than mac and cheese a lot when I was a kid.
Cheese and ketchup
different
just don't
than
mix,
just fucking-
mix to me.
I mean, a
Yeah,
cheeseburger
yeah,
with ketchup.
cheeseburger. Yeah.
I mean, come
You
on.
put
I
cheese
don't like
on a hot
ketchup.
dog.
Okay.
Nah.
You like ranch?
Glass of ketchup and have
But yeah, like I was just thinking about like all the different types of ketchups and everything else out there, like walking down the grocery aisle. Because I remember back in the day, my grandfather used to buy like this Brooks, like sweet and tangy ketchup. It was the nastiest shit. Like it looks like
I like it.
Yeah, you could find almost at a dollar store. I felt like I'm like he just bought this because it was on sale. Like I know that's the only reason you
Well,
had
I'll
it.
buy a fucking, that like a Jewel ketchup is a fucking usually $1. We get them at Costco though, or Sam's Club.
I guess
Whoever
I'm a Heinz
that
guy.
fucking one is.
I only like Heinz. I'm not a fan of any other ketchup. Like ranch, I'll try different ranches, but
I'm the
I-
only Heinz I like is Heinz Ward.
Heinz
Oh,
Ward, the only Heinz I like.
all right. So
Shout out to the
ketchup,
Steelers, fucking undefeated.
they probably should keep going after today. They're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who are they throwing out there at quarterback? Some guy they found on the couch again? Jake Luton ain't got nothing. Luton, whatever the hell his name is.
What else we got?
Did
Um,
not see it.
turn signals. Turn signals.
That's all for this
People,
week. See ya.
Use your turn signals.
My BMW
What about
turn signal doesn't work. Came
better-
factory.
Load it up
Point
with
out that
blinker
car doesn't-
fluid. Put that blinker fluid in there. Do whatever you gotta do. If they're every single
You
car,
gotta pay extra on a BMW for turn signals.
they better start fucking charging them up. Then start paying for it. Like, it's not that hard to use a turn signal. When you want to make a turn, just hit the lever. It's not that hard. It doesn't take any more time out of your day. But instead, you want to ruin other people's day.
Most people that don't use it, I feel like, are already selfish people in life, or they drive a luxury car, the luxury car theory, and they feel like I'm already better than you. I don't have to tell you when I'm turning. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not doing what you're doing.
And then you
I had
flip
to learn
me
to
the
accept
bird
that.
because you don't know how to signal, and I honked at you, and you're looking around like, oh, this
That's-
guy's being an asshole. No, not being one. Use your signal, or turn your
hate-
lights on at night.
I hate last minute mergers the most.
Oh, yeah, you
You know,
like
the last minute
semis.
mergers when
Yeah. Semis. You see a cop pulled over on the side of the road. Don't wait till you're like 5 feet from the cop. When you seen him 2 miles back,
Yeah,
we
we
all
all
know
know.
you did.
Did they though?
You
Yeah,
said,
sitting
"Oh,
at
I'm just
fucking
gonna go
15
and-"
feet.
Watching a video.
Instead of just
yeah,
come over
everyone's
and
like
kill these
YouTubing
people.
while they're driving.
You ever seen truck drivers that? Oh, some of them look.
Well,
like
you
they're-
see a lot of them
Never.
truck drivers now. I don't know where the
Oh.
fuck they hire these fucking guys from.
I can tell you where they hire
They're,
them
they're
from.
morons.
They got
They're-
flip-
Yeah, oh, they're horrible.
Reed,
Some of the worst fucking people on the planet. This new age of truck driver.
we gotta put.
Oh,
a
well,
stop
I'm
to
in a
them.
truck. You're in a small car. I get that, but you still don't get to drive like an asshole because you drive a truck.
yeah. Well,
They know
I
they're
mean,
gonna win. Any accident, they're gonna win.
But let me tell you, okay, they might win a little bit, but they're still going to kill people. So you got that living on your conscience. And I can tell
Yeah,
you where
I
all these
mean-
truck drivers coming from. Wherever they got really big square heads and them Cubasa fingers, that's where our truck drivers are coming from. I don't think Stan's
Signal
could hold us up
just doesn't
together
work.
today.
Hey, buddy, I drive the truck.
You don't think that you've not used a turn signal before,
Nope.
haven't you?
I always use it. 100%.
Never.
Law-abiding
not
citizen.
once.
I mean, I'd say
Never broken the law in
Since
my
you were
life.
16.
I'd say
Yep.
90% of the time I use a
Well,
turn
it's
signal.
10%.
If there's nobody else around
What happens
me and
the
I'm making
other
a turn.
10%?
Oh, no, nobody else is around? Then it's okay?
If you're aware
No.
of your surroundings,
Yeah.
like you're supposed to be,
What's
like
the matter with
driving
you?
around, you don't notice nobody behind you. Why use a turn signal?
Well, all right. If we just use that logic for everything in life, well,
Yeah.
nobody's around, so I guess I
Well,
can.
nobody's home, so I'm just going to pop in and get something for myself.
Nobody's looking.
What was that Dane Cook joke? It's like I'm not doing the entry. I'm just doing the breaking. B&E, just doing the
kicking
beat.
fucking the doors.
Oh yeah, like I don't know. People are just really aggravating. And that's really what it
Selfish.
is.
People are selfish.
Oh yeah, they are very
And
selfish.
I have a theory. I got to get this theory off real quick. I think that you can tell a lot of a person by the way that by the way they drive. I think if you're frustrated in life, driving is an ample opportunity to take out your frustrations on everyone. You're just waiting for someone to cut you off. Oh, fuck you all this. Nah, man. It's too much energy for me. But I have a theory that's you can tell a lot about a person sometimes, not all the time, but you can tell like it's a great outlet for people to get their not a great, but it's a common outlet for people to get their anger out. That's what I think. What do you guys think?
What, driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you ever met someone that's like a
oh, for
super-
sure.
But there's people out there that are like Christian, super Jesus, and they get in a car and then it's like they start flipping
Ned
people off.
Flanderinos.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that exists.
cuffs come off once they get behind that wheel. It's like, oh, I don't use the
Everyone
Lord's name in
changes.
vain. Everything else. Hey, you
it
goddamn
was
son of a
some,
bitch, get off the road! Like, come
Some
on.
study done, like stress levels when you're driving are up more than normal. That's why people
I
get
believe it.
stressed out and angry, and that's why you see all the road.
Every
rages,
man
because
for
people
himself.
are-
But I think a lot of it too is that people do not know how to relinquish control. Like everybody wants everybody to drive the same way they do, and when that doesn't happen, it really aggravates people. And I think that control issue is what really is driving these people mad in their cars. They're like, why can't everybody just drive like me? Grocery store, why can't everybody just shop like me? Just go down the aisle, grab your stuff, and go. Like, it sucks. I wish that more people would be like me or anybody else that thinks like me, but that's not how the world works. So we got to deal with
Thank
it,
God.
and we got to learn. Fuck you. We got to learn how to deal with that, and doing so, we got to, if more people would just relax, I think it would change.
Can I get another stereotype off?
What do you got?
So people that have the stick figures on the back of their car, or they show their family members or whatever.
Loser.
Those people, well, they're usually Karen, first of all. But usually, I have a theory that here we go, hit the edit point. Karens, wherever they're going, they're probably picking up their kid from soccer practice. They don't give a fuck about where whatever they're doing is more important. I'm telling you, I got rear-ended by a Karen, and she didn't give a fuck about my car. She was just like, oh, I got to get home and make my kids dinner. It's late. Can we just do this later? I'm like, hey, yeah, that's cool. But you hit the, yeah, she wanted to do over text and all this. I'm like, no, give me your info.
Someone
do
hits
this
me,
later?
you want to hurry up? Yeah, I'm going to make sure to go extra slow. Hey, officer, detailed report.
Remember when somebody
your
hit you?
time.
That was fun, huh, Maltese?
I'm not telling that story.
That's what you get. That's what you get for trying to park in a parking lot.
Yeah, just never park in the front of a bar.
Well, yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah,
Well,
anything can
I
happen
learned the
there.
hard way. Thought everyone
Yeah,
thought
I
was
like
fucking-
park. I used to like parking in the front. You just got to leave
too.
before
Yeah.
everybody else.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
you can't just be sitting back and thinking it's all gonna be all
Yeah,
right.
you start knocking them back. See ya.
Oh boy.
Shout out to the drunk drivers, though. Just kidding.
Hmm. Hashtag junk driving is life.
Oh man. Wow.
Gonna get a fucking one of them fucking like lawsuit things from Mad.
Edit point.
It's not funny
edit
to
point.
joke
Here's
around
the
with.
time.
Well, podcast got canceled. Fucking Karens.
We're trying to cover our bases. We gotta-
Yeah. So like here, I think
Hey,
what?
go ahead. Got a
Hey,
story for you.
Stas,
how you doing?
Stas McCockiner.
How's it
I think me and you on this show would be the best contestants this show has ever seen. Supermarket sweep. You
Oh,
and
that's
me,
a
I
bullshit.
think-
I don't even like how you threw me under the bus already. Like, I don't even like that. I don't want to hear the
No,
rest of it.
because I know how he shops. Because I know how I shop, and I think we shop
still
very
have that in my
similarly.
queue.
I'm a supermarket sweep OG. Like,
I'm
I've
not
been
saying
there.
no. I'm not saying
I've
like
been
you don't
watching
know the
these people
show.
and studying them.
That's
And I'm nimble.
I'm just
I'll
saying,
get through
like,
that shit. I
going
know
down
the
a grocery
strategy.
store, I'm
I mean, some of
swiping
these
my
people
arm
fucking
out.
are stupid. They're like the one guy. He didn't grab nothing. I was watching it the other
Most
day.
of them.
He didn't grab nothing for like 20 seconds. They're like, you
Yeah.
got to put something in your cart.
You can't waste time. That's like the biggest thing. You cannot waste a second.
No, you get
That's all he
fucking
did.
everything. And
I
then
would
he
be
was
going-
getting like candy. I'm like, candy? Go get some fucking expensive spices or something. You fill that whole fucking cart up. Just
Yeah.
Well, I know there's like limits on certain things.
You
but,
can only
like,
do
I'd be at-
5.
I'd be at
It's
that
5.
meat, that meat, all the meat. I'd have 5 of every meat. I'd have all the cheeses. You name it. You gotta go for the big ticket items. There was Yetis in there on the most recent one. Why wouldn't you grab like 3 of them things?
Those are like $60.
Yetis, the coolers. They're like
Yeah.
oh, they were the
300.
full on coolers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Leslie Jones hosts the new.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing a little research. I've never seen
Yeah.
the show. It's in my queue, but I
Yeah,
Yeah,
check
they
it
brought it
out.
back.
You'd like it.
Wait,
I
you
think-
never actually that doesn't surprise me, but you've never seen like
Well,
just
for those of
supermarket
us who,
sweep, or you never
yeah,
seen the new one.
I've never seen either one. I've
Uh,
heard of
that-
the show.
wow.
That check.
Kick him out. He's done.
All right, fine.
Maybe we should play a game.
you,
now.
you want to play a game, Miles? You want to play
Sure.
a game? Hey, do you
Bryson,
know?
name a celebrity. Anyone.
Beyonce.
Regis Philbin.
Yes.
Uh,
Beyonce.
You know who Regis Philbin is?
We're not playing this game.
You just said yes.
Rest in peace.
Everybody
Then no, I
loves
don't know who
Regis.
Rest in
Philbin
peace.
is.
You
Is
do?
Regis Philbin dead?
I think he recently just passed. I thought
hmm.
maybe.
Yeah, he did just recently.
Yep.
I
Rest in
know.
peace.
Shout out to Alex Trebek.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Oh,
July
Man.
20.
Wants to be a millionaire.
July 24th.
But now I forgot what I was going to tell you.
I don't know. What do you
Oh,
got?
Yeah,
about the
you were like, hey,
homeless, because I was talking about being homeless earlier instead of working at a grocery store. I forgot where it was, like
Oh.
L.A. or something. And
Oh,
they're having like fucking showers and shit, like pop up showers that they got built in there, like their shanty towns and stuff. Like on the side of the fucking front of somebody's house, homeless man, but he's got a shower. Kudos to him.
does that bring the value of your house down?
I would think it'd be up because at least you'd have more upscale homeless. They
Yeah.
want to at least be clean.
Upscale homeless.
Might
Yeah.
fucking siphon your
like,
power and shit, but
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
price to
something for
pay.
Other cities and towns to look into. Mobile
I'd rather have
showers.
him instead of the meth head that's going to try to take my computer apart.
yeah.
My fucking RC car or something.
Like somebody that walks up to you and tells
There's
you,
money in there.
You have nice eyes. Where can I get some?
Yeah, nice eyes. Where can I get a pair of them eyes? The fucking not here. Keep walking, buddy.
Only
That's
in
where the fuck
G-Town.
you can get them.
Yeah, like it's just crazy. Like I know you go to certain towns, you see a lot of the people just sitting on the side of the street peddling, like, hey, you got something. I mean, I know McCockiner, you're a big fan of New Orleans. I know that it's pretty relevant there,
Love
not
New
Bourbon
Orleans.
Streets. You get a
What,
lot of
homeless?
yeah. Aren't they
I
kind
mean,
of like,
some people don't bother you after they keep seeing you, you know. But then there's guys that they'll pull the same con that they've been doing. I've been going there for fucking like 6 years and still the same shit. Like, hey, I know where you got them shoes, or I bet you $1. I know where you got them shoes on your feet. Now give me $1.
If you're homeless, though, I would think that like one of those tourist cities are the ones to be because you got to take advantage of the tourists.
I'd
If I
rather
was,
be
if I was
fucking.
homeless, I'd be hustling that shit.
When I was in Florida and seeing like we were in Daytona Beach, seeing the fucking homeless people out there, meh, not bad. I mean, I saw some chick washing her ass in a splash pad, so that was kind of disgusting. Fucking 4 in
Was
the
she hot?
afternoon.
She wasn't hot.
No, it's some like old homeless lady, beach bum. That's what I'd be.
Hey, maybe you're into that.
Clean ass though.
how you get
You
that
like
sand out of
ass?
crack? No sand in that crack.
Oh, that's what I was gonna
Oh,
show
God. Sand in the
I know.
crack.
I know, like DC.
Sand in the crack? You're gonna show us that?
I've been to DC a couple of
Mhm.
times, and going out there and you're walking around. There's a lot of homeless in the parks, and it's like where do all these people go? You know, they got nothing.
Under bridges.
you. There's a picture of old Joliet, 1969.
Oh yeah.
I
I'll
just
see
put
it.
it on the Discord.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
so no one else can see it.
You all have Discord, don't you?
Well, we're trying to show the people.
Nobody.
Can't share a screen on that.
Yeah, nobody has.
That's
It's
I
on my
recognize
phone.
the-
That's why I sent it to you.
I recognize the Rialto sign, but damn, Juliet.
How about you have this fucking guy do it?
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's why I sent it to the guy.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
an
see,
old
there you
school
go.
Picture.
See the
There we
Rialto right
go.
The
there?
Rialto sign. Man, that's
Isn't that wild?
what
Wow.
happened to the street.
Yeah.
Isn't that like all parking lot across the street, like that Osco drug and everything? Isn't that all?
I
that's
think
all in the
so.
parking lot.
Yeah. My friend just
Man.
got married over there years ago.
Jesus.
It was nice.
Yeah, and it goes the opposite way too, doesn't it? Doesn't traffic go the other way now? You
Yeah,
drive.
it's both ways.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was still a one way, but yeah, it's
Not
both ways now.
anymore.
Man.
Back in the 60s, everybody drove one way.
Back
Well,
in
the
my
60s, 50s and 60s, there was a lot of one track mind thinking. We got to get to the 70s to really get some people to.
I just don't know what happened to the road because right now
Yeah,
it's
after they
barely
started
two
doing
lanes
coke.
both ways, and this is 6 lanes right here. So
Yeah.
I don't. What happened to the road? That's my question. Did the city shrink or?
Yeah, they realized they didn't need that big a road. They're like, oh, we can fucking afford to lose this. That's why
Yeah.
everywhere you go is fucking 5,000 things in a fucking square foot.
Yeah, I don't understand why they can't make roads just a little bit wider.
They never do it right the first
Oh
time.
yeah,
building
it's that
roads.
easy.
No, like
Gotta
when you're
keep those
developing.
construction workers up.
like when you're developing like neighborhoods, you're putting up different stuff. Why can't you just make the roads just a little wider so that people could park on both sides of the street and could still drive both directions without having to like
Because then
dodge
that's
in and
less
out?
houses. Less houses, less
Gotta make
money.
that money.
Yeah.
Less money is fucking.
I guess that's
Next
why when
thing
you
you
go
know,
to,
you're fucking building a shower outside somebody's house.
I guess that's how when you go to
We
upscale
gotta get the mayor
neighborhoods.
on the podcast.
Yeah. Call him
Which
up.
mayor?
Mayor
Mayor
Call him
Joliet.
up.
Pick any mayor.
Any
I'll talk to
mayor.
any of them. We'll get any mayor across the
Any of
United
them.
States. Let me talk to you.
We'll set him straight.
All right.
talk to
let
your
me see if I
building
can
Live
get
from yesterday.
J-Town on. You want to be on our podcast?
You
Yeah, I
got-
mean, it's worth a shot. You could email them. They have their emails. It's public. Hey,
Yeah.
Mayor of Joliet, Bob Odekirk, this is an open
just walk to his office.
invitation. Come on to the podcast. We
knock.
want to talk about why your streets.
Suck ass.
yeah, let's put some paving
okay.
down on some of these streets.
If we're gonna talk about Joliet streets, let's not worry about how wide they are. Let's worry about how smooth they are first. One problem at a time.
Yes.
Joliet has
Yeah.
the worst rated streets,
Road-
other than probably the city.
Roads and train tracks. Like, why is it
Well,
so
no,
hard
the
to make
gravel road people have the worst roads.
Listen,
Well, some
man.
of their roads are smoother than
You-
driving through
meant-
Joliet.
I meant by developed roads, like paved asphalt.
I mean, you go down to some country
not-
roads,
that's
there's
not
not them
totally
big
true,
ass
though.
potholes in all of them. I go down through Joliet, I'm gonna need 4 new tires by the time I travel 3 miles. Like, come on. I go over a set of
Nah, don't
railroad
do that,
tracks,
don't
I
do
just
that.
blew out a strut.
Well, that's just that's not Illinois' fault. Joliet's fault. That's Illinois' fault.
Right.
It's-
Let's keep blaming the state.
It's everybody's fault.
Here's my
All
question
these-
though. Why? So the west side of Joliet is tended to, is cared for. If there's a pothole down there, they'll take care of it.
Ooh, now we're
But
dividing.
if
the
you
west
wanna get
side and
into
the east
some
side.
real shit,
Let's
Yeah.
not go
If you
there.
want to get into some real shit,
let's
Hey,
go to the
well,
Oh,
I'll
what
just
west
say
fucking?
that.
You're
side,
talking
see what
about
problems have.
they fix the potholes. They just toss a fucking piece of
I'm s-
asphalt in it that fucking by the week, end of the week, fucking ruined.
hey, Mr. Odekirk, come to the east side. We need help out there. We want some roads fixed, but they fixed the west side. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's true, and you know it's true.
I know a lot
Is
of
it
the
not?
problems too with like parts of the east side though, and like some of the
Remember
different
that
parts.
pothole on
there's-
80?
There's where they had the screws sticking up and they were blowing people's tires out because they didn't think that one through.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like that's the problem with like the different parts of like of Joliet. There's some unincorporated sections, and that goes to like the county. And if the county's not doing nothing, the city can't do it because it's not their spot to do it. So both Will County and the city of Joliet need to start stepping up their game and really getting into this. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
repair some streets.
I agree.
Get some railroad crossings that are actually crossable instead of having to go down to 0. And as soon as you hit it, you're still twisting you're going to bend the frame on one of these cars. I mean, you ever drive in Joliet? You can see the
Oh,
front tire and the
shit.
back end's like 3 inches over the
I
side.
hit some tracks one day. I didn't know. Dude, oh fuck!
Yeah. Like,
I was
come on.
worried.
It ain't that hard. We'll get
Yeah.
any mayor. If you're a mayor and somehow
And
you're
stop
watching this and this
discriminating.
reaches you,
Mr. Odekirk.
any
Please.
mayor across the
Yes.
United States, if your town has great roads, how do you do it? We want to know. We want to know how to bring
We
that
wanna know.
here.
Right into the podcast.
Less
Next
people.
segment of the week. Mayor of the week.
Live from
Mayor of the week.
Gmail.com.
yeah, live yesterday podcast, gmail.com. Come on, hit us up.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
get you in Sunday
We'll
morning.
get you
ain't
in. I
doing
mean, you
nothing
can talk to
anyway.
our publicist.
You ain't doing nothing but robbing the people.
Yeah, so let's talk about street conditions. Let's
Uh,
talk about getting some stuff fixed. Let's talk
We'll
about
give you
bringing
some
the
money.
value. Hey, we ain't giving them nothing. They taking up.
I
our
don't have to
money.
know that.
Yeah, we'll pay our taxes.
We
How
we
about
might be
that?
getting a shout out from someone in the future,
That'd be great.
but I'm gonna keep
Somebody.
that. I'm gonna keep that as a surprise. I'm gonna keep that as a
Ooh.
surprise.
Mayor Odekirk.
We got some. We
Bob-
got some people
Bob
down low
Odell.
hit.
No,
You got people
no,
in some
no,
places
no,
or
no,
what?
no, no. No, we got some people.
Kenny G.
Alright.
Been talking.
Ooh,
So you got.
Kenny G's gonna
Hey,
smooth jazz us
I'm
to
not
death.
ruling that out, and I'm not saying it is Kenny G. I'm not saying either way.
Play us a
Did not
tune, Kenny.
confirm or
Play us a
deny.
tune. Well, since we're talking about
What if
music,
you just came in this room right now and just started playing fucking shit
Like Kenny
Sorry, go
G.
ahead.
Like somebody pops on the call. What the
just
fuck?
out of nowhere?
Yeah,
You
hey,
thought I was playing.
come on in, Kenny. We have you.
Speaking of music, I know you're gonna say something that I love, so go ahead and say it.
So Friday, The Depression Part
Yes.
2 by Jeezy.
December, the
Hits.
depression.
what it's called is yeah, the Recession 2. Sorry,
called
my
The
bad.
Recession.
That's why
Wow,
I got
you call
confused when
yourself
he
a
told me
Jeezy.
about it. I'm like,
You know what? It's been a long week. I had the house painted. I felt like I was moving back into my home yesterday. It was terrible. I just got it's all scrambled. So, but Jeezy, The Recession Part 2 hit every song. I could listen to that front
Hashtag
to
fake
back,
fan.
like no problems.
many-
Every minute of it.
How many? So you had no skips on the album for you.
I listened to it the first time.
Are you
all
gonna
the
play
way
this?
through.
I'm down. Play this
Nah,
shit.
not
we
playing it.
we just want to give a shout out to Jeezy. I could listen to the whole
Shout out
thing.
to Jeezy.
There's no bad songs. I mean, it was good. I'm glad you kept it
I think
to like a 10 to 12 track album. I'm glad he did that.
Yeah. Yeah. Love the short ones. And yeah, I agree. There wasn't really any skips. I think the first 4 or 5 tracks were I keep going back to that. I can't get over those 5. Those first
they
5.
were hitting.
But
They were hitting.
everything is great. I love the shit that he's talking. And Jeezy versus Gucci, it's good to see them together and you know, squashing some beef, some major street beef. So I like seeing that. It's a good message, even if they don't really fuck with each other. You know, there's some tension still on the verses, but it's good to see them in the same room cooperating, putting that message out there that, you know, they squashed it. So I love it. I love the
Yeah.
album, and I'll be bumping this shit for a while.
Tell you, G, I'm glad he put that car looking sweet too, Jeezy. Just saying. Old school Cadillac. Let's go. But
Yeah, how do you feel
that-
about the outfit? Could you rock that?
personally, no.
Nice
Not
little
at all. Nah, not at all.
Hey,
I couldn't do it.
sweater.
I'd pay money to see you wear that.
Hey, you guys buy the clothes. You gotta get the leather jacket.
Hell, I'd damn pay for
All
a
right.
photo shoot. Fucking-
Hey, you guys put it
You gotta
together.
do it in
We'll
front
do it
of,
on
like-
a podcast.
Coming
How
next
about
week
that?
to the podcast.
You put it. You get it.
Yeah,
You put it up. I'll do it. I'll rep it the whole podcast. No
it's gonna
problem.
happen.
Maybe
Gotta go to
for a New
fucking
Year's
Goodwill.
special. Yeah.
Babe, we're going to Goodwill later.
We could probably find something similar. We should do it that way. To try and find it as close as we can and get it all from Goodwill and like some Skechers shoes or something.
I need a
We
leather
can still
coat.
do it, right?
Need the white turtleneck sweater. I need that hat. You got to get the hat. Can't forget the hat.
Is that
But,
a fedora?
Yeah,
That's not a
it's-
fedora.
No, it's like one of them French hats. Whatever the I want the baguette, and they got the little
What?
hat sitting on the head.
What are they called? A beret.
Yeah, beret. See, French.
Yeah, beret.
Weak ass
I
French.
think I could rock a fedora though. I wouldn't mind.
What about the green berets?
I don't have
Oh,
mine
Green
accessible.
berets.
What? You have a beret? You have,
No,
you have
fedora.
one?
You wear a green beret?
No.
Didn't see it, but I'll take your word for it.
You sure you got a fedora, Moz? I mean, we asked
I
you
do.
before if you had things. You're like, yeah, I got those.
I do.
Who just has those sitting around?
Hey, does anybody
actually,
want
it
to buy
was-
me some
It was
Pokemon?
for Dragon Con. I do have one. It's for one of
Oh,
my like 1960s cosplay outfits.
No, nobody wants to buy you Pokemon.
I have an
cards.
addiction.
If a fan wants to buy you some, we'll gladly accept some donations. If anybody really that's why I want to give a shout out. If anybody ever wants to send us something, you want to see something on this podcast, you want to see us open something, we will do
Nudes.
any kind of. We'll do some unboxing videos. We'll do
Comment
some
on our
product
Twitch,
reviews for you.
comment on our YouTube channel, email us at liveyesterdaypodcast@gmail.com.
We'll definitely
Seth
give
will
you.
be happily to do anything. Just email
And
him.
tweet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
tweet
tweet, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. You know all the
Hit at
socials.
us. Get at us. We'll definitely do some stuff for you. If you want to send us some stuff, we'll give you some information where to send it to us after you email us. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to bring up too, because it's been really bugging me this week. I feel like I'm still out of sorts, just trying to get everything back together. We had our upstairs painted. We had a living room, a hallway, a bathroom, and 2 bedrooms painted. We shoved everything into this extra bedroom. It was 3 people living out of a basement. It was a real struggle because we didn't have our kitchen because we got a backsplash done. It's first world problems. I'll fully admit it. First world problems. I didn't paint it myself, so it's not like I one room at
I
a
had
time.
to pay somebody all this money to have my house painted.
No, but like when you're putting everything back together and you're moving it back in, it feels like I moved in for the first time. Like the new colors are way different than what we had and ever had. So it's a lot. It feels like a whole new home.
You should have went with like red and black.
I went with like a storm cloud gray. It's but so that's why I'm bringing this up. So about this whole paint thing, because there's something big.
Oh, my
at the
favorite
end of this.
color.
So we did the
Storm
whole
Cloud
painting.
Gray. Shout out to Storm Cloud Gray.
We did all the painting, and then my wife dropped something on me yesterday, and after she told me this, I was a little upset that I bought paint from this company. And let me tell you what this is.
Who'd you get the paint through?
Well, let me get there. Hold on.
Oh,
So there was this
boy.
guy on TikTok that was constantly doing like these different paint mixtures. He worked for Sherwin-Williams. He was doing some stuff like anytime the store closed, he was buying paint and creating his own colors. I'm like, oh hey, check this out. He was a huge following. Well, Sherwin-Williams like must have started seeing his TikToks and seeing different things. They fired him and said, you can't be doing it on company time. He's like, well, I was doing after store hours. There was nobody in the store. I was buying the paint, or I was using returns. It wasn't anything that like he wasn't stealing from the company. And I think that was kind of like pretty shitty of like Sherwin-Williams to do.
Yeah.
Because and that's who I bought the paint from. And after I found that out last night,
Sherwin-Williams?
yeah, like I don't know if I would have bought Sherwin-Williams paint if I would have known that they're like this guy's trying to like be a little creative. He's trying to express himself. He's buying the paint. What difference does it make if he's making his own colors at your store?
Because
and putting it on video?
they're not making the money. That's fucking why.
But he's like
Haters gonna hate.
But he's shouting them out. He's hashtagging them Sherwin-Williams and all his stuff.
I'm all with that dude. Fuck
Like,
Sherwin-Williams.
I hope
Yeah,
somebody.
I'll go
I
get
hope
my paint somewhere else.
Yeah, I hope somebody reaches out to this guy and say, "Hey, you know what? If you shout us out, you hashtag us, you promote us a little bit in your Twitch videos or your TikTok videos, awesome."
Cheese.
What's his name? Well, what's his name? We fuck with him.
I can't. I gotta find him on TikTok. I haven't seen
You
his videos in
suck.
a while. Oh, you know what? You suck. How about that? He was like,
Yeah, go back to Sherwin-Williams. Yeah.
he was the only paint guy I've ever seen on TikTok about this. So we'll get back to you. We'll put it
Yeah, I
maybe
support that.
in our Twitter
I
or
support
something. I'll
that.
put it on there. But yeah,
I don't think it's fair of companies to be monitoring their employees outside of work, and unless they're doing something to throw dirt on the name of the company, that's different. But or if they're like committing crimes, murdering people, okay, yeah, you should probably be fired too. But yeah, you should be able to be creative outside of your work and not have to worry about your employee firing
And
you.
just think, if he's making all these different colors, that's stuff that they could sell. He could like brand these. They could be like, okay,
Tony
fine.
Pilisano.
Yeah, he
promote
could
him.
brand
That's his
these
name.
colors. So shout out to Tony, man. If
Shout out
you're
to
out
Tony.
there, you're still
We
trying
love
to
you,
find work,
Tony.
find somewhere to work
Want
with
some paint? It's great.
and get at us, man. We'll have you on the show too. We feel for you. That's
Get at us.
bullshit.
Deuces to
'cause
Tony.
I'm gonna
I'd
find
like-
Tony on TikTok.
I'd like to see. I'd love to talk to Tony and
Hey,
like
get
really
him.
talk about this because I like colors. I like painting. I like different like stuff. And if this guy's making these wacky colors and really doing something different, then yeah, get those colors out there, man. Get
Oh, they
them-
started a fucking GoFundMe
Yeah,
for
I
his
would love to
ass.
talk to him.
Only $600. People don't love him that much.
maybe
Toaster
live from-
paints.
More than zero.
Maybe live from
Yeah.
yesterday. I might have to give him hit him with a GoFundMe. Maybe we'll have to put something together. Hit something.
Yeah.
Get him with something.
Man needs
Yeah.
some steak or something.
We got to talk to him.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck
what-
painting though.
Send him the DM.
Yeah.
We got to talk.
Oh,
to him.
yeah.
Fucking props for that, because
Yeah. Fuck that.
you wouldn't catch me dead fucking painting.
Yeah. Standing up on a ladder, like trying to get all those little intricate.
Man, he's got
intricate
1.4
details,
million
like,
followers, 23
Yeah.
million likes, and ain't nobody giving this guy some fucking
Woo!
coin.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. He was super popular on TikTok with these paint colors.
I'm gonna fucking watch one right now.
And
I feel
think
like I've seen this fucking guy before.
I think he was the only guy on TikTok doing this stuff.
Somebody fucking with paint. Like, I don't even know how this shit's like yellow and pink and gray.
Yeah, it's a different like there's like 3 or 4 different colors you drop into a paint to make all the crazy different colors. It's like crazy. They just had a little laser and the stuff to
Yeah.
like fully precise. It's awesome.
Oh, he was doing this one by fucking hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look cool.
So yeah, shout out to Tony, man. Shout out to Tony. We'll
Oh,
definitely,
that's so fucking sweet.
but yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was a real shitty thing to do on Sherwin-Williams' part. I did use your paint on all my walls that we just painted, so good
Could have called
paint.
Tony.
But man, like
Good
I really,
paint, but fuck yourself.
yeah, but yeah, definitely.
Hey, treat your employees right.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, here's a story.
Tony.
He looks kind of angry.
Well, here,
Fired,
just
I guess.
I would be
Yeah.
too.
Oh man, yeah.
well, yeah. You got fired for having fun.
Yeah.
Ah, shit,
It's
I'm
the
not gonna
rug
go to
pull
work
from you.
tomorrow and fucking smile because get the fuck out of here. You think this is a game?
Yeah, you can't walk into work happy. They'll instantly just start pissing you off. Oh man, I had something else I wanted to tell you guys too. Now, and I totally forgot. What's up with you, Malls? What you got?
Polaroid cameras.
Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can
Ooh.
pull up one of his TikToks.
Oh,
Yeah, here we go. Blue and magenta. Yeah, he just did this one with like they put like oil in there and shit, so it makes like these little bubbles,
ooh, look at
but
that
it looks
color!
cool.
Like,
Yeah,
come
that's
on,
pretty cool.
that looks.
Yeah, see, they got
Yo.
he used to have that nice ass machine.
Yeah,
Now
now
it's
he's doing
taking
it all
him a
by
month
hand.
to take a TikTok. Fucking.
Whoa, Malls, what kind of trends you looking at over there on TikTok?
All right.
Hey,
I'm not even signed into my
hey.
account, so let's calm
What?
down.
Why'd you clear your history
Hey, I
before
fuck
you
with it.
started
I fuck
searching,
with it.
bro?
Yeah,
Jesus.
them Instagram
Scooby-Doo
models,
fan
man.
up there, or
I
what?
fuck with them. Great entrepreneurs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
Anybody's
All right,
Instagram,
all right.
I don't know.
yeah.
Hey, well, it's a job.
I'm gonna get some butt injection.
Shout out to the hardworking women out there.
Hey, sex
Yeah,
working
money.
is a job.
Hey, I don't know if
Somebody's
you
got
guys
to
are
do
joking, but
Fuck it, yeah. No, for real. I don't mind if you're a fucking sex
yeah,
worker.
for real. They should be getting health benefits and
Yeah, like
pension and
legalize
shit
it
like
like
that.
whatever country did.
I think sex work should have a union.
Yeah.
You wanna
Yeah,
get real
yeah.
or
Gotta
what?
protect them hoes.
it. Yeah, the union, the
Is that
union
their
guy's the
slogan?
pimp.
Gotta protect the hoes.
Unionize. some
We're
hoes,
trying to
man.
unionize. That's how you know you get a good blowjob from a hooker. You union? Oh, she's gonna put her heart
Yeah.
into it.
Local 669, baby. But you're gonna pay a little extra because you're getting union work. So you might go to one corner, it might be $15 for a blowjob, but you go over there, but it's gonna be 75.
15
They
bucks.
charge up.
$15.
Robert Kraft paid like $75. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at
I
Robert
feel
Kraft.
like that's like me paying a nickel for a blowjob. Like, oh, this is gonna be good. Well, no wonder you got busted. You couldn't have found somebody for a couple grand. What's that to you?
Oh man, I mean,
Hell, you could have bought a woman a fucking. There was a guy when I used to live with my ma down the street. This guy bought his wife, and I seen him now recently. He always used to go for a walk with her, and I
What,
think
you
she
get-
left.
what, she get shipped in a box or what?
I don't know, some Asian. Yeah, he fucking bought her. The kid next door was like,
Mail order bride.
parents fucking talked to him. Yeah, she was a mail order. And now I think she got her shit and
Wow.
left his ass. He still seems pretty cheery.
Oh man.
So, yeah, good for him, I guess.
I mean, I guess it was a real woman.
Yeah.
It's not like he didn't buy one of them like $5,000 sex dolls to sit on the porch with.
Yeah, that shit would creep me out if I fucking walk by his house and it's him in a fucking piece of silicone sitting there.
Get her all dressed up in a nice dress and then takes her inside and does unspeakable things.
Hey, Ted, how's it going?
Oh god.
Good. You didn't say hello to Lisa?
Yeah, you know
No,
what I'm saying?
sure didn't.
I'm not gonna pull up a picture of that. You know.
Yeah,
I wanna
please
see that.
don't. Please don't.
maybe there was a
Why,
PG, PG-13
why don't you just
one.
get
No,
yours out of the closet?
Yeah.
yeah. No, this-
He looked at it.
Go get Lorraine.
He's thinking about it.
She needs
His
some
wife's
air.
gonna start tearing everything up. Where's that fucking doll?
I know you have it.
Can't believe you spent fucking $5,000. I didn't. That's what they
Spent
said.
10.
I spent 10.
I gotta.
I had to get
Quality
Good,
I
man.
had to get
over
extra-
quantity.
I had to get some extra features,
It does all the work for you.
Oh Jesus!
Temperature is it outside? My feet are cold.
It wasn't too bad. It was a little rainy this morning when I went out. When it hit the grocery store at like 7.
Balmy.
Balmy? Is that what you just said?
Balmy,
Balmy?
yeah. Balmy. Like in the 40s?
I've never used the word fucking balmy to describe weather.
Hey, man. I'm always reinventing the wheel with weather talk.
Let's take a look at the 10-day forecast.
Ooh,
Oh,
look at
God, what do we-
that.
We don't have one of those fancy backgrounds.
Hey,
We got a
Tom
storm front
Skilling
pushing in from the
on the
south.
mic.
Oh,
Fucking
Chicago
rain.
weather for the next week. Today's a
Yeah.
high of 45. We got 40, 43, 52, 48, 50s.
You,
It'll be a
you
nice
put,
week.
what are you
Little
doing?
showers.
You putting a little Rick up
Yeah, what
there?
are we doing now?
Where's Rick? Horseman. Horseman Jack.
Businessman.
The Bojack.
Oh yeah. Fucking. What else you got over there?
Me and Lopez created BoJack Horseman, and they stole it right up from underneath us.
Yeah. Sure.
You're gonna hear that for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. If anybody out there wants to, comment on that.
Well, it wasn't
that'd
named
be full of
BoJack
shit.
Horseman, of course, but
Yeah.
it
He's
was
full of-
fucking. It was named Horseman. Fucking text it. If that's the only thing you ever text that guy, ask him that.
Well, why don't
Hey,
you?
did you ever
we
create
should-
Horseman?
Why don't you get him on a call next week? We'll talk to Lopez about
Who are we talking
BoJack
about?
Horseman. That show that that little bobblehead he just had, that BoJack Horseman.
No, I mean,
bobblehead?
who are we calling? George Lopez?
No, Mike Lopez.
I don't know no motherfucking George Lopez.
Oh, let's just get Mike Lopez on video. I'm
Yeah,
sure
he's
got a
probably-
camera. You can join
I'm
the
sure
call
he's
for a
not
little-
doing nothing.
for our first special guest on the
I
show.
might have to
Give-
text him.
Why don't you call him right now, live on air? Let's go. Call him.
No.
Yeah, see what happens. Do it.
Just voice call him. You don't have to actually video call him.
Put the phone up to the microphone.
Yes, on speaker. We'll holler at him.
For legal
Holler
reasons,
at
you're
him.
being recorded.
Yeah, for legal reasons.
We gotta get some
You just
guests
gotta
on.
tell him before he starts talking. That's all.
We gotta call some people here one day and start getting some more people.
Let's prank call Sherwin Williams.
I need
We
70
should call the
gallons
customer
of
service.
white paint.
Tony.
I
Can
need
speak
paint
to a
mixed.
Tony, please. He's a TikToker.
Hey, I'm looking for Tony.
TikToker.
Yeah, we'll call the one in like Ohio too. His old one. I bet you they've been getting fucking called.
Probably.
They won't donate to the man, but they'll fucking prank call fucking Sherwin Williams.
Let me look up some Sherman Williams phone numbers. I'll call one.
You're gonna call him right now?
Maybe I will.
Hmm.
Sherman
They won't
Williams,
be able to
Ohio.
hear us though. They'll only be
Um,
able to hear you.
Okay.
They got to call the one that Tony worked at.
What, Streetsboro, Ohio? They're open.
Yeah, call
Yeah, it's
them.
11
Hey,
o'clock.
that's
I
some
hope
bullshit.
they're open.
Milford, Calcutta, Worcester. Ooh, Calcutta. I always want to call Calcutta just from out of the name. Let me ask if Tony's
You
there.
gonna do it or what?
I'd
You
call
want
the
me
one he
to?
works at.
Which one does he work at?
I don't know.
I don't
Somebody
think it
find-
says.
Just ask him
Oh.
if Tony's there.
Yo, looking for Tony. Hey Tony.
By the way, Tony's pain is better.
Fuck you, Tony.
Hey Tony. You know what I did last night? Huh. That was
the
Athens?
Athens Sherman Williams store.
all right. Hold on. I think that's the one that's
Sherman
closed.
Williams?
Oh, they burnt it down.
Let's see. Athens, Ohio. Huh. I think their phone's off the hook. They got a 2.2
Yeah.
review rating on Google right now.
Let's see what
Ooh.
the Google reviews. Manager was great. Took the no.
Manager's great. They fired Tony.
Hey, you are.
Here's a 1-star review from a day ago. You are out of touch with a special, well-intentional, and brilliant community that is Athens and OU. And made a grave mistake by firing an employee who was demonstrating ingenuity, creativity, and kindness.
I just want to go. Did you just call him a Dago?
You fired that Dago.
Did you say here goes a Dago?
Is that like a slur? I didn't even know.
Yeah, it is. It's a Dago. Athens News.
You just said it
Hey,
again.
Here, you want the phone number?
Not really.
Call them.
Fuck,
They're
fuck
open.
Kevin Williams.
They close at 4.
All right.
Chicken shit.
What? You gonna call me like that? You might as well call me a bitch. All right,
Bitch.
here. All right, here. Tony there?
Said, all right. Yeah.
It's Tony.
Let's not laugh though, because
They won't be able to
we
hear us,
fired
I don't
him.
think.
Well, if you can't hear it ringing, I'm not gonna do it then, because I want to be able to hear him talk.
Well-
I had it on speaker. We'll have to figure out a way to call him. We'll call him next week if we have to.
We will.
I don't care.
We'll figure out how to get calls on this podcast so everyone can hear us, like if we're talking to someone.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, I did want to say we still are talking of trying to do like a special segment coming soon to our YouTube channel. We're still going
Tomorrow.
to keep it. Still going to keep it a little under wraps right now. We're going to kind of release this one later. But yeah, I think that's a wrap for today.
Keep them coming.
Awesome.
We'll be back.
So, see you guys next.